paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Let's go, it's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going, yeah. We about to put on a show, these haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go all out. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. This is our calling, this is our calling. This is our calling, this is our calling.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks? Hey, anybody notice this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
Oh my God. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. What's up, boys? Welcome back. I know I took a little time off, but I was stressed out. And I'm not stressed out anymore. Well, I kind of am. Because this weekend was wild, boys. It was wild. Whew, I tell y'all what, man. We had a race last weekend and Friday. And I tell you what, I took the hardest hit of my entire life by a mile. And a very interesting thing about racing is when you take a really hard hit like that, it makes you not as furious like right away because you're like, oh, damn, I lived. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I lived. I'm not dead. That's good. It's a positive, right? But then you get re-mad all over again. And we're going to talk about it, boys. We got a lot to talk about today. Oh my gosh, it's been piling up. Unfortunately, I can't reference Twitter at all, like on my screen, because I can't log into it because it's over. A lot of people in the chat. Yeah, it's obviously a temporary ban. I would be much more upset if it was. And I'll tell you why. It was really stupid. But everything is connected. We're going to get right into it real quick. Billy Hatcher with a red boy to start the show off. By the way, I will bring up the rec. I'll bring up all the interviews. I was really pissed, so take that into account. But it says, I hate how the guy that wrecked you on purpose is pretty obvious. I bet his fanboys got your account locked on Twitter, mass reporting, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'll tell you what happened. Bet it was his fanboys doing it. I hope you have it. I'm going to be honest, Billy. I love you. Hold on. Let me make sure Billy's on here. Billy Hatcher. So Billy Hatcher, I'm putting you on the race car. This will be for the Berlin or the race after Berlin because everything is already printed for Mid-Ohio. So every $100 super chat goes on my car in any NASCAR event. It's on TV, cable, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2. Get on it, doggone it. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you. My boy, real quick. So let me speak to a few of this real quick, and then I'll move on. But we'll show the rec. We'll show all the interviews. We're going to show everything. And I'm going to show you the ins and outs stuff you didn't see because there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So I bet his fanboys got your account locked. I disagree. I don't think he has any fanboys. Number two, and nothing against the guy at all. Look, I'll be completely transparent with what went down because it was over. After it happened, I said my piece and I was done. And unfortunately, someone else wasn't. So, anyways, no, it wasn't his fanboys. Ain't got none. Ain't got none. The guy wrecked you on purpose. I don't think he did. I don't see a reason why he would wreck me. I was 3 laps down. We got caught a lap down, and every time the caution would come out, I would be the first person a lap down, and then the leader would pass one more guy, and then caution would come out. So I was always trapped a lap down. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. But anyways, whatever. Thank you, Billy. I love you. So, but no, he was going by me on the inside. And let me explain what's going on. So the guy that wrecked me, his name's Chris Rott. And he's in a really fast car. He's in a Venturini ride. It's a top ride in ARCA, right? It's like $2-3 million a year to getting that ride with sponsorship support if you have it. If not, like your family can just like write a check if they want. That's usually how it works, depending on, who you are. But that's what racing's been. You got to have money, right? No, that's not a mystery. So, what's up, Abra? So, anyways, he's in a fast car. So it doesn't matter how good I am or how good he is. He will always be faster in that car. If you can competently just push the throttle to the floor and not spin out on entry and then push the throttle to the floor on exit, you're going to be faster than me if you're in that car. Doesn't matter. I could be Kyle Larson. Doesn't fucking matter. But that's the bed we lay in. And it's kind of fun fighting for top 10s in a car that's, not really capable of running up front. It's kind of fun because it's like you feel like you're making headway always. It's really fun. I mean, if I just jumped into a car and it ran first every race, now that'd be nice. That'd be pretty fun probably for a while. But it's more rewarding, and I don't know the other perspective, so I'm talking out of my ass a little. But it's rewarding to get in a car that's underfunded and push it forward. I like that. Anyways, so he's going by and he's behind me, and I'm passing the 12 car who's like 10 laps down or 17 laps down. I'm passing him on the outside because I'm much faster than the 12 car. So I'm going by the 12 car on the outside. And instead of Chris Wright waiting about 2.5 seconds until we exit the corner and then going to my inside and passing me on the straight, I would have let him by, obviously. I don't have any problem letting, you know, the really, really fast cars by because I'm not racing them. We're basically in a different race, right? I'm running for 8th to 14th or 12th. He's running for 2nd to 6th. You know, right? So, but instead of waiting 2.5 seconds to get to corner exit, he shoots it 3 wide and washes up and just nukes me. It felt like I got hit by a train. I'm not joking. I was just sitting there, you know, half throttle coming in, about to get on corner exit. I start putting the throttle down and the car just jolts, just boom. And I just smashed the wall. Okay. So that's what happened. My spotter was like, yep, he cleaned you out, man. He just killed your ass. Caleb, my owner, came on the radio. Yep, he just killed you. He killed your ass. Everybody was like, wow. Even the people on his team were like, what the fuck's happened? Why would, well, you know? So, I mean, it was a mistake. Now, that being said, he owns up to this mistake. So, why was there an issue? I'm going to tell you why here in a second. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I appreciate you. It's a very weird situation, man. Slag Less says 2 for the Goomba. You drive like a woman. That's for damn sure. Cars and Depths got my creds. What time's practice at Mid-Ohio? Noon, I think. Thank you, Cars and Depths. Kayla becomes a member. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Toby Floof. Thank you, my friend Toby. I appreciate you. Thank you. So Mr. Man says, so does he pay for repairs? No. Wouldn't that be great? Anyways, so we're gonna pull everything up. Let's pull up the wreck real quick. We're gonna go ahead and pull up me getting smashed. There's not a lot of good footage of it either, which is even more frustrating because then everybody could see him just kill me. But since there's no footage of it, you can be like, oh well, yeah, I wasn't racing this guy, but yeah, I don't know, you know, stuff happens. Like, you can't see how egregious it is because the footage was paying attention to something else. But there is footage of it. Hold on. Let me wear my headset. Oh damn. Hold on. I got my simulator and everything all hooked up now because we're running Mid-Ohio, and I'm not trying to run Mid-Ohio without like knowing the track layout very well. Very well. Rear clip, front clip, rear body. No, it's over. The chassis is done. Chassis done, bro. Like at the back of the car where the chassis, it was like broken half. So, are you kidding me? Oh no, it's tangled. Hold on 1 second. I'll just unplug it. All right, I love you, man. Hey, Alan, how you doing, buddy? No, we were doing good, man. We were probably going to finish probably 12th in the first start for the new team. That'd have been a very solid spot with the biggest Iowa field since like 2016. So that'd have been a solid go. But unfortunately, you did not work like that. Is that it? I can't tell. Can you hear that? Yeah. All right. Okay. Testing. All right, boys. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, this mic monitoring is really weird. Am I just not used to this? Okay. Anyways, let us go over here. Here we go. Can you guys hear this? So cool. Hold on. It's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Oh, I put it in the wrong hole. Can you guys hear this? I put it in the wrong hole. Flashing loud and clear. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, so let's pull this up. So here's what happens here. So right here, where's my dead ass body? There it is. So there's just, you know, there I am. I'm dead. Look how destroyed my car is, by the way. Gosh. Woo. All right, here we go.
Restart line. Hard
There it is.
crash for Chris Wright in the 15 and pile it.
And you know what's frustrating? The commentators were like, it's so heartbreaking for Chris Wright. And I'm like, you motherfucker, this could break me financially. Like, do you not understand? What do you mean heartbreaking for Chris Wright? This could have ended my career financially. You know what I'm saying? Granted, we were able to work out something and really get everything squared away. We got the car ready for mid-Ohio. There's going to be a kind of an announcement coming forward because basically we're doing this like big, huge, like joint save my ass kind of thing. You'll see what it is soon. But yeah.
In also is the number 93 of Cody Dennison in his first start for this race team in 2024. And both cars are badly damaged in 1 and 2. Let's try to take a look at what happened. Right side of your picture.
All right. So he's already, you can see right here. If you look right here, here's Chris Wright, right? He's at the very top of this black line. This is the blend. This is the line. Like, this is where you run. Basically, you have 3 lanes right here. He's at the very top of it right here. And I'm dying, which means he washed up and smashed into me. So, because he's at the very top of the line. I can't run up here, by the way. It's not repaved. So if you run up here, you're going to get loose. You're going to be in the marbles. You're going to be spinning sideways. That's how this works. I hit this up here a few times and almost died. So that being said, you can already see right here, he's in the very, very top of this line. And which means he hit me because that's where I was. I was straddling that line to run the top line with my right tires, and he hit me, and I flew up and hit the wall. Right
over there, that's where they are.
You can see me, like I'm already gone. Look how high he is up here. He is also in the dirty shit. He's in the dirty shit too. We're both in the dirty shit now. Where am I supposed to run? Am I supposed to run on the wall? So, you know, just because there's other guys on the track that are in these freaking super fast rides, what am I supposed to do in this situation? My spotter didn't even say inside because he was never inside. He shot it 3 wide and hit me immediately. Like, oh, it's so egregious, bro.
Looked like maybe Chris was trying to get under the 93 of Dennison to put him another lap down.
The fact, look at this right here. The fact that he is spinning and he's out of this groove means he lost. He washed up and hit me. The fact that he's able to, because if I would have came down on him, like let's say I was right here and I came down on him, I would have just spun or got loose or got sideways. Why did he continue up into the wreck? It's, you know, it's because he had so much momentum going up when he hit me and he just kept going up, right? Like he sandwiched me. I was sandwiched into the wall. Like there's no, like, you know.
They both make hard contact with the safer barrier.
It's brutal, man.
Really hard shot for both cars. You see the red flag is out to try to clean up the circuit.
I was not very happy, but I was also kind of relieved I wasn't dead. You know? So anyways, that was like the gist of the wreck, and there's a bunch of interviews after, so we'll cover those real quick. Let me hit these super chats because they're freaking stacking up. Gabriel! What is this? This sounds so weird. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Put me on the beanie buggy with the rest of them red boys. Anyone who purposely wrecks the camel car got not only a tiny heart, but tiny PP as well, just like me. Like I said, I don't think he intentionally wrecked me. I think he sent that son of a bitch in and he washed up and he killed my ass. You know, shit happens. It happens. Shouldn't have happened. Like, why are you sending it on the inside so hard on a lap car? But whatever. But that being said, you're on the car, Gabriel. It's not what he did after the fact, but we'll get into it. Thank you, Gabriel. I love you, Gabriel. Look at this man joining the Red Boy Parade right now, halfway to Naked Snake already. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I did use this opportunity to sell some t-shirts though. It was kind of fun. Thank you, Gabriel. Love you, dude. Toby, love you. Billy Hatcher says it's funny how he private his Twitter account too. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Wrathchild, thank you for gifting the membership. Alan says, I love you, man. You'll do better next time. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Who gets to keep the Timcast race suit? Me, unless you want it. But you got to pay a lot for this suit because it was expensive. I will be getting rid of my helmet though. So you see this helmet in my hands right here? This helmet, it has a bunch of drawings and signatures on it. Like Cecil signed it and EVS signed it, and EVS drew Cyberfrog on it with like a marker, like a Sharpie. I'll probably be giving that away. I just don't know how much for because yeah, it's very sentimental to me. But I might have if the right price happens, I might. And that's because it's getting real tight, man. That wreck made it a little tight for me. I had a little bit of cushion money for like maybe a wreck down the line, and then it was instantly. I just got nuked. Thank you, Alan. Rose, I put it in the wrong hole. Camelot 321, 2024. Thank you, Kara. The Florida farmer. How do the Toyota engines compare to the US made? Who makes Ilmore? I think it's a it's like a subsidized Chevy company. I don't really know. Because I was using an Ilmore in the race. Thank you, Florida farmer. Mario Trujillo says, considering how much these cars cost, the cheap ones are like $100K in engine. Unlikely someone would wreck a high end one that is around $500K. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he didn't do it on purpose. I don't, unless he's like psychotic, which I don't get that vibe. Penske owns, do they? Shit. Thank you, Mario Trujillo. I appreciate you. Alan Jones says it was unfortunate F1 didn't interview, but the interview you had wasn't shown on TV was great. Yeah, by the way, okay. You guys want a little bit of, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this. I might get in trouble. Nah, I don't think anybody will care. But that being said, let me talk about something. So Fox called me for interview, and I went out and I was in front of all these cameras and all these lights, and they were counting down to the interview. Right. And then they turned around and said, never mind, we don't need you. And they walked away. It was pretty funny. And it's another one of those things. It's another one of those things that's frustrating is they only focus and interview the rich kids and the pay drivers and the people that pay money. And it feels that way, and it's frustrating. I get it, but it's still frustrating, you know. And now, granted, look, it might not be because of that, but it certainly feels that way. You know, I'm not the rich kid. I'm not the, you know what I'm saying? But they were going to, and then somebody called in and told them not to, I guess. And I was like, well, I wasn't going to say anything crazy. I'm not going to curse. I know I'm on TV, you know, but whatever. Fox dodged a bullet. How dare you? But I did have an interview with some other broadcasting people, and it went ham online. We'll pull that up in a second. But at any rate, here, I'll pull it up now, actually, because we can do that. But it's wild, dude. All right. But we're going to have a fast car at Mid-Ohio, so we're going to be fun. I'm excited. You okay? Cody KZ says, I'm okay, my friend. Thank you for asking. It was a really hard hit. I had to go to the hospital, of course. You have to. When you get in a wreck like that, you have to go. They make you. Because you have to take a cognizant test, and you have to answer all these questions, and you have to take an eye test and all that shit. So it was all good. So, anyways. Damn Fear, real rude of them. Thank you, Damn Fear. I love you. Billy Hatcher says they don't give a fook about real talent, only rich and idiots. Maybe. There's a lot that goes into it, right? You know? So, Mick Stellar, what are you talking about? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Mick Stellar. What are you talking about? Anyways, so brain damage. I had a little brain damage, you know, but that was already there before I wrecked. So, all right, so let's pull up the interview. We'll pull up his and then we'll pull up mine. And there is something frustrated about this. The thing that's frustrating is he kind of insinuated a little bit that it was my fault. Just a little bit. Okay. Which was really the girl that was with me, Jessie. You guys know Jessie, PDH. Dude, she was livid. when he said that I came down, she stood up and was fucking yelling. I was like, "Oh Jesus, Jesse, chill out." Because she saw it. Everybody, we were all watching. But anyways, that's fine. So, but he again, he did admit fault. He wasn't like, I gotta reiterate this, and I don't have a problem with this dude at all. It sucks, but it wasn't what he did, and you're gonna find out. We're gonna get into it here in a second. Wait, let's pull up his interview first. I was an asshole in my interview, but I was not happy. I was an asshole. I apologize for being such an asshole. I know what he looks like now, though.
Here with Chris, right? What happened out there?
Yeah, I just split traffic, lap traffic with the 2, and put myself on the lower side of the racetrack. And I've been doing it all night, and got lucky all night apparently. And I knew it was a bad place to put myself in, and just kind of caught up to us there at the end, and stuff happened.
Cody seemed a little banged up. Do you know if he's okay or not?
I didn't see him in there. I didn't get to talk to him.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that wasn't the Fox interview. That was a different interview. But in the Fox interview, he says roughly the exact same thing. But he said, look, it's a bad mistake on my part. So he admitted fault. So I don't have a problem with the guy at all. But I do have a problem with someone else, and that's anyways. Here's my interview. Here's my dumb interview.
Here with Cody Dennison. What happened from your view?
Well, I was just 3 lanes up, and the 15 just it felt like I got hit by a train. I never felt a hit like that before, and usually I'm dodging him when he's spinning or wrecking in another track. So I was very surprised that he picked me this week. He's going to pick somebody every week to turn around and take out, and I don't know why I wasn't even racing him, but apparently he can't navigate traffic. You put somebody in a fast car, and they don't know what the hell to do. And we put a lot of money into this. It's a lot financially going into this. I got Tim Cass, Public Square on board, making everything possible for me and my owner, Caleb, and people like that. Just they're in a fast car and they don't know how to navigate traffic. This isn't short track racing in Alabama and Mobile. This is the real deal. And it's just embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing.
Seemed like you were a little ginger getting out. Everything okay?
Oh yeah. The ambulance worker was telling me go that way, then this way, and then that way, and I was like, oh, I don't know which way to go. So no, but it's all good. I feel good.
Thank you.
Are you gonna have a talk with him? I mean, will you have a talk with him? I guess.
If I bump into him, yeah. I don't even know what he looks like. Hell, yeah. You never see where he's always running and hiding somewhere because he's always out of his car. He never makes it to the end of the race, so I've never seen what the hell he looks like. So when he gets out of the car, so
Thank you.
Anyways. So I was pissed, as obviously, because let's be completely frank here. This is financially, this is rough. So let me explain something about contracts to people that don't really know what's going on. I mean, you guys, you don't really know, and I didn't know this stuff until I got into it. But when you're involved in a contract with a race team, the driver is liable for damages up to a certain amount. It's like it's exactly like a deductible for insurance. It's the exact same type of thing. And there's a max amount, and you negotiate that max amount down. Okay. Now, that being said, Chris Wright probably has the exact same thing in his contract. It's just, his sponsor, which don't quote me on this. I don't know for sure, but from what I gathered, a lot of his family works at a place called First National Bank or something, in higher positions. And that's just coincidentally, it's his sponsor for everything. So there's millions and millions of dollars there. I don't know if that's true or not. You guys probably know better than me. But anyways, there is one thing that's true. He's what they call a pay driver. And there's no shame in that, man. There's a lot of good Max Verstappen's technically a pay driver, and he's the best driver on the planet, right? So that being said, but he probably has the same thing in his contract, but it doesn't affect him personally. It affects me directly. Basically what's going to happen is I lost several thousands of dollars in that hit. So it put me behind again. I was almost right on the money again, budget-wise, and it freaking destroyed me again. And I'm like, damn, can this stop happening? Jesus. Anyways, but it was over at that point for me. It was over at that point for me. I wasn't bothered by it. I'm like, all right, what shit happens? He owned up to it. It's whatever. And I'm sure he'd agree. It's, it's behind us. Who cares? Well, his brother, okay, so my interview went kind of viral on Twitter and it got like 200,000 views or something, which is a lot. It's Twitter. It's ARCA. It's like NASCAR's division, ARCA. The biggest ARCA interview every week has 100 views or 1,000 views, right? Unless something crazy happens, like there's a big wreck and you know what I'm saying? And mine had 200,000 almost or something. So obviously everybody saw that shit. And in the racing world. So Chris Wright's brother chimed in and was just going hard on me, man. And I didn't even know who it was. He was like, he said we waited for you to come say something in the garage. And I was like, what? I never said I was going to say anything to anybody. It was over. I said my piece in the interview. Now I'm going home. I never said I was going to go attacking it. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, this is weird. So I commented on it and I was like, I never said I was going to say anything. And I was like, turn on closed captioning next time you watch this interview because I don't care. I'm not fucking involved in this shit. Then he started going off. I can't pull up the message. Actually, I could probably pull up an article that has them. I'm banned on Twitter right now. But I'll talk about that here in a little bit as well. So many things happened today. Make sure you like the show in honor of my dumbass. So anyways, when is the fight scheduled for? So anyway, and I love how the interviewer got my gobbler. He got my gobbler real good. They always get my gobbler because the interviewer guy, I don't know who he was, but he was like a foot shorter than me, and I'm pretty short. So you got to be ashamed, Mr. Front Stretch Man. I'm joking, by the way. We were having a good time. We were laughing. But he is a little shorter than me, so he's like filming like this, and my gullet's hanging out. I'm like, bro, how could you? Look at this. Come on, film from up here. What are you doing? This is what I do with my camera. I get my muscle. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Anyways, so his brother starts laying in on me, saying I shouldn't even be out here racing, implying that no one should be out here racing unless they're in one of these top cars, which means every single race would have 4 or 5 cars in it. Right? Because there's like 4 or 5 or 6 cars that are subsidized by ginormous teams and manufacturers. So obviously they have like $100 billion at their disposal. So they're kicking our ass, obviously. We have like 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he's like, I don't belong there. All of us should get out of the way. Which doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean I don't belong there because we don't have millions of dollars? Doesn't make sense. Like, there's got to be other people like making their way, pursuing their dreams. So, and I know I got a lot of super chats. I'll hit them right after I make this point. So, he's like, I don't deserve to be there. And he also said, you're not allowed to talk unless you win some trophies, bro. And I was like, okay, now you're starting to piss me off. Hold on now. Are you coming after my ability to drive, Mr. Kevin? Listen, damn you. All right, just because this is my 8th race of all time. Not really. 8th ARCA. Or 9th ARCA. I don't know. But still, damn you. Okay. I'm trying. No. Anyways. What has he won? Nothing. That's the funny part about that comment is his brother's never won anything in NASCAR either. So I was like, what the hell is he referring to? And also, he's just a car salesman. He's not even a race car driver. What's happening? It was a weird comment to make. And all I said was ratio this cringe post. And oh my God. He had 7 likes and I had over 1,000. Now, oops. I apologize, everyone, for destroying this man. He did not know who he was coming after. You don't realize that I'm a redneck man from Alabama. Okay. All right. We don't play around. And neither does even Phil Labonte went after him from All That Remains. All That Remains, the band, a badass band. My childhood. Yeah, Phil Labonte went after us someday. Woo! Let's go, Phil. He defended me. Thank God for that, man. It's great. Let me read these super chats real quick. Like he's won any trophies? No, Cole Trickle. He literally did the thing. He did the lava monster thing from Moana. He literally said, "Have you ever defeated a lava monster?" And I was like, "Have you?" And he was like, "Right." Like, have you ever won a trophy? No. Have you? What? What? Are you kidding me? He did the Moana thing. Anyways, let's read these super chats. There's a lot of them. I'm sorry, guys. Damn fear. David Chandler is going on the car for Berlin Raceway. Thank you guys so much for this giant support today, by the way. I took 2 stream days off. This is just such a big help. You don't even understand. God. Whew. It was rough. It was a rough weekend, boys. We were fast, and I had a lot of fun, and we were getting faster at the end. We put some new tires on. We just had some bad luck with getting caught a lap down at the very beginning because I had to start from the rear for unapproved adjustments. So we were just kind of fighting an uphill battle ever since and then just getting taken out. Just fucking ruined everything. Damn it. Anyway, thank you, David Chandler. Glad you escaped unharmed. Found you through Zia months ago. It's nice having an excuse to go watch racing again. Throw me on the car. Oh my God. You're on the car, my friend. Thank you, David. David Chandler. I love you, Pooch. Chandler. Cohen on the car. Big support today. $30 from Naked Snake. Thank you. I'll play the rec again here in a second. I'm sorry. I know I did it for like 2 seconds. Real question though, for all the drivers racing in the middle of the pack, how do they get money? Like sponsor money, Star-Lord? Like me? How did I get into racing? I was going to do only Daytona and Phoenix and Talladega, I think. That's how much money I budgeted from my personal money, right? And then I was bankrupt. So I had 3 races, you know? And I had to do Talladega, right? I had to do my hometown race. And I got a few awesome people on board, Karis, Tolganizer, to help me with those. And then EVS did the campaign for Talladega, and it went crazy. So I was like, oh, shit, I can do Talladega and Dover, right? And then I flew and met with Tim Poole, and I just told him how much it was because he asked. And then he was like, all right, we're going to race all year. And I was like, oh, my God. And unfortunately, it ended up being way more than I quoted because I didn't know. But that being said, we're making it work, and I'm getting a lot more like small sponsorship that's helping me. We're like we're like climbing a ice wall with those picks very slowly, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Thank you, David Chandler. Mr. Rogers. Said, just want to say you did awesome. You got unlucky with the cautions. Hope you have a better race this weekend. Let's go. His comment on ARCA having classes was the dumbest thing I've ever heard all year. What did he say exactly? Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Let's put Mr. Rogers. Thank you for the raid, Powder Craig. Appreciate you, dude. Mr. Rogers. Let's put Mr. Rogers in the car, boys. This is for Berlin Raceway. Thank you, baby. Love you, Mr. Rogers. So good. You're so good to me. Oh, and I sold 100 shirts. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, though. I'm trying to tell the story in order. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. We love you. We appreciate you. Squid! Sorry. As much as it sucks you got wrecked, at least the interview and Twitter ratio was funny. Thank you. Yes. Well, somebody from up high told me to disengage from the Twitter thing. They were like, yes, stop. And I was like, okay. And when that happens, you just do the thing, you know? When you get a phone call from somebody that you've known their name for over a decade, but you thought they were a mythical beast, and then they call you like on your personal phone, and you're like, oh my God. I guess I'll do it. Squid, I love you, dude. Thank you. Carson Depp says, do you know Daddy's Cup by the drive-by truckers? What the hell are you talking about right now, Carson Depp? Send me a DM of the cars or of the video or the song you're talking about. Jordan just had a breakup. Thank you for cheering me up. Jordan, this is the first day of the rest of your life. Get on it, doggone it, my man. You're going to do good. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened to me was when my ex-wife left. Because I started all this. I started YouTube. I started racing, everything. So I've had to meet with the mythical beast once, Gavin. Andy Akerman, here's 1/4 size dent removal. Thank you, Andy Akerman. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome back, dude. I feel like I see you once a month for years, and I appreciate it. Anyways, somebody said, is anything salvageable from the wreck? No, the engine's done, but the engine will get rebuilt. So it'll exist. It's just expensive. The car's dead. Marianne Hudson. Sorry for the crash. Glad you're okay. This is getting expensive. Oh my God. You ain't lying, baby. You are not lying. Let's put you on the car for Berlin Raceway, Marion. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys were she was on the car at Iowa when we died. Thank you, Marion. I appreciate you. Marion Holtzman coming in strong, baby. Get on it, doggone it. Gavin Newton says you should see if you can sell some panels. Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna. Caleb, we already talked about that. Thank you, Marion. Thank you, David. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Thank you, Gabriel Knight. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. 5 Red Boys tonight. It's a Red Boy night. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are you still with Timcast? Or you need another photo? No, yeah. Tim's my sponsor all year. Yeah. All right. What's up, creative username? So let's play the wreck again, and then we'll follow up. We're gonna go do some more stuff. But you can see, like, the #1 video on that channel is my interview. I was not a happy man. All right. What was I doing? The wreck. Yes. The wreck. Me death. My death. Where is it at? Oh, there I am. So here's the wreck one more again, and then we'll move on to the Twitter war. My dad was like, you better be glad I wasn't there. My dad's crazy. I don't know if you guys knew this, but my dad's crazy. And he was like, you better be glad I wasn't there. And I'm like, Dad, calm down. You won't go to beats what he said. My dad's crazy, man.
Piling in also is the number 93 of Cody Dennison in his first start for this race team in 2024. And both cars are badly damaged in 1 and 2. Let's try to take a look at what happened. Right side of your picture.
Right over there.
Again, Chris writes on the very top of the repaved line, you can't go any higher and actually run because there's so much grip on the pavement, right? And he's already all the way at the very top of it, which means he sent it in, washed up, and hit me. You know?
There, that's where they are. Look like maybe Chris was trying to get under the 93 of Dennison to put him another lap down.
Like, look how high he's, and then he still hits the wall. He had so much momentum, bro. So much momentum.
They both make hard contact with the safer barrier.
Are these cars hard to control at speed? Not as hard as you think. That's one thing that's frustrating about iRacing and why I don't really care for iRacing. And people don't know until they know. And these cars are so much more planted and stable in real life than on iRacing. iRacing, it's like you're on ice. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're always on ice. The cars are so loose. They're undrivable. But in real life, it's not like that. In real life, you can send it into the corner at Charlotte Motor Speedway, up high, crack the throttle, and then put it back to the floor and come all the way off the corner. Like, it is wild in real life. Now, your car can be loose. I get it. It's a real thing. But generally speaking, you try to aim for free to tight, free-ish kind of tight, and you can just floor it out of the corner. It's really interesting. You know, it changed my perspective a lot.
Really hard shot for both cars. You see the red flag is out to try to clean up the circumstances that remain for the track crew here in turns 1 and 2, with Dennison walking back to the pit area.
Anyways, so that was it. That was my death. So, well, but we got more to talk about anyway. So that led into the unfortunate Twitter debacle. Again, I know these things get clipped. I have nothing against Chris Wright, the guy that, like, you know, unfortunately took us out. He made a mistake, he hit us, whatever. I don't have anything against the dude. His brother, for some reason, went after me on Twitter and got ratioed into oblivion so hard that he privated his entire account. you made a mistake, my friend. Probably not a good idea to come after my ass when A, the TV shows him at fault. B, he admitted himself he was at fault. And C, you're mentioning stuff that's irrelevant, like I haven't won and I don't deserve to be there. And I could go really hard at Chris for performance in the truck series or Rex or whatever. I can do that all day, but I'm not gonna. Because again, my beef wasn't with him. You know, at the time when it happened, of course I'm pissed. I get it, you know. But come on. You know. Anyways, Matt himself, drivers who are fast but can't navigate lap traffic never finish. They aren't skilled drivers. They're just drivers in fast cars who get lucky until they don't. You never drive up on traffic in the dirty of the turn. Yeah, I get it. I agree with you, Matt. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Mario Trujillo, that wreck was nastier than an e-thought. Glad you're safe. Get on it, doggone it. Thank you, my friend. It was easily the hardest hit I've ever taken in a race car, and it was crazy. And one of the scariest things was when I stopped on track and cars were blitzing by at like 140 miles an hour. So I just took my hands off the wheel and held my seatbelts and just closed my eyes. I was so afraid somebody was going to nail me in my driver's side door. Oh God, I was like, oh, please, Jesus, don't hit me. Please, God, don't hit me. Because that would have sucked. For a fan, make sure no trust fund babies, spoiled rich kids don't crash into you again. I can't control it, bro. That's the crazy thing about this whole situation is there was nothing I could do. It sucks. I wish there was something I could lay blame on myself. Because that's usually a little bit better. You can like try to grow from an incident. But no, I went into the corner. I was right there. I was straddling that line. My spotter said inside, inside, inside because I was lapping the 12 car. And it was just so combustive. Is that the word? Combustion? Combustive? It was just boom, you know, like this hard jolt. And I just smashed the wall, right? If I would have came down a little bit and he touched me, I would have got sideways and maybe got up into the wall. It'd have been a very weird, smooth transition. It wasn't like that. It was like I got it just nailed. It was crazy. Boom. It was wild, man. So thank you, Fur Fam. But yeah, I don't think you can't. Concussive? Yeah, concussive. Combustive, concussive, explosive. Like my balls. What's up? Anyways, Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. Yeah. So has the 15 seriously finished no races in this series, or was that an exaggeration? No, I think he's finished 2. I could be wrong. He wrecked right in front of me at Dover. Like the 22, I think, or the 22, or no, it was the 25 was coming up on the straightaway, which is his teammate, by the way. And he just didn't check up, and she wasn't clear, to be fair, and she just kind of got up, and he just wrecked her and himself. Another incident where if you could just come off the throttle a little bit, no one would have wrecked, and everybody would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? So Matt himself, I wonder what Chris Spotter was yelling at him during that event. I don't know, man. I don't know. From what I can tell, so apparently somebody went over there and was like yelling at their crew right when it happened, and the crew was also confused. They were like, what the hell just happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? They weren't mad at me. They were like, what? You know? Anyways. So let's pull up the Twitter. I know there's an article about it. It was on the NASCAR Reddit, right? Yeah. It was on the actual NASCAR Reddit, not even the non-NASCAR Reddit. It's kind of crazy. And of course, everybody was supportive of me. And the only people that were not supportive because they don't like Tim Pool. Because guilty by association is pretty much the only thing that exists now on social media. You literally can't exist anywhere. If you maybe know someone else, they'll be like, yeah, I hate you. Kill him. It's really weird. I don't know why that happens. It's a very strange thing. It's like, oh, you're sponsored by I hate you. And I'm like, what do you think that means? Do you think me being sponsored by Tim Pool, what do you think that means? Does that mean that I am Tim Pool? Does it mean that I believe all the things Tim might say or not say? It doesn't make any sense. People are like, I can't believe it. How dare he be sponsored? I'm like, you know. Okay. Anyways, so that's not the right article. What the hell? Oh, did they delete that article? I think they pulled down the article. Like, let me just go to front stretch. It's probably just on the website, I'm guessing. They took it off of Reddit. Probably somebody complained about it. Let's be fair. June 17th, June 17th. God, they put out a lot of stuff, man. What's wrong with y'all? Front stretch. You guys are crazy. Damn. All right, let's just go to Arca or something. Do. All right. Toby Christie. Was it on Toby Christie? It might have been on Toby Christie. Oh, yeah, here it is. No, that's not it. F word. F word loudly. I would say somebody send me a link, but you can't because... Hey, here it is. I found it. All right. I found it, boys. So here it is. Anjali, what's up? You called out the Nepo sport. Don't do that. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell? All right. So the article says you weren't even in the same race. Tempers continue off track. So it says Cody Dennison's debut with the team. CW's Motorsports didn't go so hot last night at Iowa. Now a day later, it seems the waters between him and Chris Ryder are still yet to settle. And it's not Chris. It's his brother. Or it was. I think it's all gone now. So with 28 laps to go, contact between Dennison's 9.3 machine and Wright's 15 sent both cars into turn one wall, ending their night early. Beep. He said it was a really stupid mistake on his part. So he admitted fault, right? Yeah, you can't see his tweet because the guy, his brother, was like, he privated his Twitter and everything. He said, so this is what his brother said. He said, wasn't going to say anything, which, until what? What do you mean? Until what? It says, wasn't going to say anything, but then I decided to say something. Like, I don't know. Until I didn't say anything. I don't know what. I guess he saw my interview finally and was like, now I'm saying something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, he's mad he got wrecked? Damn. I guess I got to say something now and like defend the wreck. I don't know. It's weird. He says he can't even run within 3 seconds of the leaders and wants to act all big and cool, when in reality, he's the driver that shouldn't even be on track. He said 7 laps down, but I wasn't. I was 3 laps down, which is weird. He was looking at it after the wreck and after the red flag. He said you weren't even in the same race. And that's what I said in my interview. I'm like, we're racing a different race. We're racing for 8th to 12th, 8th to 13th, right? Anyways. So that's what he said. Caleb said, this is the team owner. He said, as a team owner and driver, I'm disappointed to seeing you post this. And then he said, if you want to make things right, message me. And there's a lot more. It's just I can't look at it. Maybe I can. Am I unbanned? I might be unbanned from Twitter now. I haven't checked. I got suspended on Twitter for something completely unrelated. It's pretty stupid. Can I do it now? Continue to X. Oh my God. Yes. Wait, what? Nice. Hey, look at all these messages from people. Thank you, guys. Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. There's new messages. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just reading stuff. Oh, I can't see it anyway because he privated his Twitter. Damn. How could you? Oh my God. Anyways, all right. So, anyways, oh, you DM me a copy? Oh, I probably already have. That's what I probably just saw. Yeah. Anyways, so he was yelling at everybody that responded to his comment. They were like, dude, what are you talking about? And he obviously admitted defeat because he was like, why am I doing this, I guess? Or he knew that there was no point in yelling and arguing with people when everybody that he's defending was in the wrong, and admitted. And he just like kind of admitted that he's just trolling and having fun and doesn't care. You know, that thing that people do, you know, I don't know if it's a rich kid thing and you like weren't smart, but he was like doing the whole, I don't even care about any of this. I'm just responding because it's funny. Like he did that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? There's a comic strip about it. You guys know the popular meme where it shows the guy and he's like, I'm retarded. And they're like, haha, he's retarded. And he's like, joke's on them. I was pretending. It's like, okay, what? You know, it's that old meme. That's what he was doing. And he just started saying that he was provoking people on purpose because it's funny, and he doesn't actually care about any of this. It's just all a game to him. He thinks it's funny to piss people off. And I'm like, okay. And then he privated his Twitter, and I'm like, well, apparently he cared. You know what I'm saying? Apparently he did care. It was very, very strange. Very, very strange. So anyways, but yeah, it's basically that whole comic strip. The one. I'll pull it up so you guys can see what I'm saying. Off to sensitivity training. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Jokes on them. I was only pretending. There it is. That is the meme. All right, here it is. Here's the original. Okay, here it is. Yay, I found it. Okay. Can I zoom in on this? I hate how you, okay, I guess this works. All right, so this is the meme that it reminded me of. As soon as I read his like responses, I was like, oh, this is the meme. See, it says, her, hey guys, look how retarded I am. And they're like, fuck off. And he's like, haha, jokes on them. I was only pretending. That's the meme. That's the old comic strip from back in the day. You know, the old, what do they call, rage comics from back in the day. And I thought about that. I was like, huh, you know, very strange. Very, very strange. By the way, we're 400 until Fight Milk. We've got 6 Red Boys or 5 Red Boys tonight. 5 new names in the car. Thank you guys so much. Oh, by the way, before we get into the next business, and all the wrecks and whatnot, by the way, because I also am racing, I guess I'll announce it on stream, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll announce the next move on stream because why not, right? But at any rate, yeah, Carrie, you're probably right. But let me get this out of the way real quick. Hey, you did great and got great TV time. Yeah, but it costs a lot of money to do Chronic, I tell you. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it on here. Okay. It's on my phone. Oh, it's on my Twitter. All right. Also demanding a public apology. What a beta mail. Wait, what are you talking about? Did he also do that? I didn't read all of it, man. I wasn't bothered by it. I thought it was all silly. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was all goofy. All right, let me find it. Okay, real quick. If you guys don't know, in light of slush funds and in light of traveling expenses and all that good stuff, I've opened up a spot on the deck lid beside my Timcast chicken, right? And basically, this is the people that are on there right now, and they're on. This is the rest of the year, by the way. If you want to be involved in this little small sponsorship program, you get a big logo, and I put it all on the back of the car, and I'm lining them up like this. My goal is to get like 20 or 30 of them. Right now we have 5, and it's super cheap. It's aimed at content creators that are smaller or larger, small businesses, anything that I can help. And I retweet, and Tim Pool retweets, and all these people retweet and quote tweet these people that are tagged in this. So Allied Cloud's tagged in it. Karis is. Oh, Epic Mike. Oh, so everybody's tagged in it. And if you're interested in that, just DM me. Very, very, it helps me so much. Like, you can't even fathom how much this saves my ass. And it's different from like someone like, on the quarter panels, we charge 30 grand, right? And I just don't think that's doable for like a normal content creator. It's just not doable. It's not really fair. So basically, I opened up this spot. It's way cheaper than that. So just DM me, and it's for the whole year. For the quarter panel, we do like 30 grand a race, or like not. We've done it before, but usually people ain't into that life. You know, usually if they're going to pay that much, they want the whole car for a race, right? Not just the quarter panel. But that's generally how we go. So give me a shout. These are on. You'll be beside. If you do it, you'll be beside these names already because they're on there for the rest of the year. This is every single race for the rest of the year. All right, boys. Anyways, Mr. Rogers says correction. His comment on having the low budget cars run in a different class because you're slower. You got me to join the X and now you're banned. You breasted one. I am now unbanned, but I'll tell you why I'm banned, or I was banned. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. I love you. Mr. Rogers. Thank you guys for all the super chats. You guys are goated. I also have my shirt. My shirt is still available for a few more days, it looks like. Let me look. It is available. When did it? It's on sale right now. When did they do this? They can't put it on sale. Cost me money. I don't know. I think it's on sale for like another 2 weeks. And then we'll have a new one. I'll have 2 new shirts. Go give it some love. That's not the right link, is it? Shit. Hold on. That's not the right link. Look. That's the right link. There it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll remove it anyway. And I'm going to pin it. Go give him some love. All right. Get you a shirt, boys. All right. Anyways, is X going woke? Okay, so I'll tell you why I was banned. And I might deserve it a little because it was pretty brutal. Look, all right, I was very upset over something. And I tell you. I'll just get it out. I'll get it out of the way. So I don't necessarily disagree with the ban. But check your email, Gavin. Why? Did you send me something, Gavin? I told you to stop messaging me, Gavin. It's getting weird. Stop sending me sexy pictures. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stop sending me shirtless pictures, Gavin. It's getting kind of strange. All right. It's getting strange. Okay. I'm going to contact NASCAR. This man. No, I'm just kidding. This is all a joke, by the way. I hope you guys understand that we're joking. All right. I've never seen him shirtless. Okay. I would. If you wanted. No, that's a joke. All right. Okay. We're done with the joke. The joke's funny. It was funny for a second. Now it's getting weird. So, get an InfoWars spot on the bumper that reads, "Back up or you're a frog." Put AJ's face on there. I mean, if InfoWars wants to do that, but I don't know, man. It can't say InfoWars. It can't say InfoWars. Because I don't think that's a good idea. Spotter John, when's the news coming? Hey, shut your mouth. John, what are you doing? You can't just say things in chat like this. God. John, stop. I like how you guys that know everything come in here and you start saying stuff in the chat. You're chopping at the bit, aren't you? Yeah. When's that news coming? John's over here smirking. I already know. Don't you, John? I bet you already know, don't you, John? Thank you. Sunro, thank you. I appreciate you. Sorano Guardians for $20. I appreciate you. $3.50 from Fight Milk on the Rec stream. So, anyways. So I got banned on Twitter like a few days ago, or I don't remember. And Twitter wouldn't let me know when I was coming back. Right? It was like a suspension thing. And so this is what happened. And I totally I don't disagree with the ban, even though I was kind of joking, but it's fine. I'm glad they didn't permaban my ass though. So I've already known. Okay. But I love Jack Black. I've always loved Jack Black. I love Tenacious D. And everything that Jack Black does, I'm a big fan. You know, except for when he appears in like Star Wars and bullshit. It's gross. That being said, I understand that he's like a violent lefty. He's a celebrity. Of course he is. I get it. Like, I'm not a guilty by association guy, though. I don't care what you believe. As long as you're good at what you do, I'm cool with it. You know? I still love the animated Joker. And Mark Hamill is a disgusting human being. He's a gross, no-tea, effeminate, garbage human being. And that's fine. I still love animated Joker, and I still love the Arkham City Joker. God, what a great thing. But he sucks. Well, Jack Black broke my heart because he came out on stage and like openly endorsed Joe Biden and whatnot. And look, I don't care who you endorse. I don't care. The issue is it's insulting to everyone's intelligence, right? If he would have came out and endorsed Trump, I would have been like, ooh, cringe. Still, it would be less cringe, but I would have been, it would have been kind of strange. Like, why is he doing that? He's going to get fired from everything. But less cringe, still cringe. But when he came out and did that for Joe Biden, bro, it's insulting to everybody's intelligence. The dude is 90 and literally dying. He's dying. The dude, they have like to walk him around on his shoulders and he just like wanders and what the hell? My car owner, when we were racing earlier in the season, is older slightly, or maybe the same age as Joe Biden. And he is so much more lucid. It's crazy. Anyways, so I was annoying. It was annoying. So my dumbass thought that it was a good idea to tweet out 4 more years, to tweet out celebrities are nothing but like hollowed husk that can completely be bought out for, you know, pennies on the dollar. They deserve to be genocided. Oops. Yeah, I was banned for hate calling an act of violence or whatever. Calling an act hate speech or something. Oops. So when I woke up the next day and saw I was banned, I was like, oh, it's fine. I get it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Like that was borderline inciting violence. Yeah. As if somebody's gonna be like, yeah, Cody's right. I'm gonna go start taking them out. I forgot to put in Minecraft on there. You know. So I got banned. But apparently I just got unbanned like 5 minutes ago because I just opened Twitter and now I can look at Twitter. So it said continue to X. And I'm like, yay. I had nothing to do all day. I wanted to die. Gosh, I use Twitter way too much. Ellie says, happy you're okay. Don't make Crash a new hobby or call you Crash Bandicoot. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not trying, baby. Look, I'm not trying. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. But yeah, don't forget, guys, DM me about those spots on my trunk. And you'll be tagged and everything. It helps you grow organically. People don't realize that, for example, I remember it back when I was first doing YouTube in 2011 or, you know, trying it. And there was all these people that would buy followers and subscribers on all the apps. And it's all bullshit bots that don't do anything. They get immediately removed and it's like you're burning money, right? Hopping on the car gets you organic people that they're glad you're supporting my dumb ass and they want to support you as well. And it just helps. It helps everybody. So it's really cool. And plus you can come to a race and you can get in free and hang out with me in my hauler. So that's what we did. Anyways, that's people have already done it. So yeah, if you jump on there, you can just come to races, hang out in the hauler. It's a lot of fun. Exterminated, Texas Mofo. Oh, why didn't you DM me saying delete it? Texas Mofo, you saw the final solution. You saw my tweet and didn't tell me to delete it. How could you? How could you? Tornadoes, it is not available yet. It should be, I think it's August is when it is set to fulfill. I could be wrong. So, Juno. It's such a tame tweet. Apparently not. Do it now. I said should. You didn't say do it now. That's what I'm saying. Or I said they deserved. You know, in Minecraft, obviously. But yeah, it's all good. So, James, you said I thought your hauler got stolen. What the hell are you talking about? You talking about my trailer like 2 years ago? Not the same thing. I don't own any of this stuff. My trailer still exists. It's just sitting there on a team's property in like Georgia somewhere. All right. Anyways, do they put rearview mirrors in the race cars? They do, but they don't help at all. It's just how it be sometimes, man. It's just how it be. All right. Beep-a-deep-a-doo-ba-deep-boo. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Oh my god. There's a legless woman going viral on the internet twerking on a yacht. Oh my god. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? All right. Seems like you need a horn more than you need a review mirror. Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think so. Mr. Man says I refused to delete a post on Twitter 4 years ago or something like that. Yeah, I need it. I need it, man. And again, it was pretty damn close, right? It was on the money, you know. So did I miss the Crack Murphy stuff? Who Nick Rekieta? No, we haven't even got into that yet, boys. We just started. What's up, baby? How you doing? We were talking about my wreck and the Twitter beef and whatnot. But I will say, moving forward, I don't have anything against Chris Wright at all. I don't know him. I don't think he meant to do it. Shit happens. You know, it's whatever. Moving on. I'm not bothered by it. My pocketbook is, but that's different. So, oof. Billy says, did you hear YouTube is copying Twitter on the community notes things? This is going to be bad once they do it. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, you know what's going to happen if YouTube does it? They're just going to be like, everything that is conservative is wrong. Everything that's libertarian is wrong. And everything that's left is the greatest shit ever invented, and you should kill yourself. That's what it's gonna. That's how it's gonna be on YouTube and Google. You know, well, YouTube and Google goes wherever the wind goes, right? They're gonna go wherever the wind blows. If the wind blows into like ultra right, scary deathism, you know, in the opposite direction, they'll be all cool with it too. It's wherever the wind is blowing, boys. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. Love you. John says, "What about his brother though?" Yes. Anyways, thank you, Sir Wilkinson. So a bit of an announcement that I didn't actually plan to do on here, but I guess I can do it. So for the rest of the year, excluding I think 3 races or 4 races, which it's going to be slightly different. For the rest of the year, my car number will be 11. Not 93. And I know this is weird because I just announced this, but extenuating circumstances has happened. And again, I said financially, this was bad. You know, like totaling a car and destroying an engine. There's just a lot of things backed up right now. So there was a couple options to moving forward. And one of those options was to join my boys over at Fast Track Racing for the rest of the year. That's the same car I was in at Charlotte and Talladega. So we'll be with them, I'm pretty sure, the rest of the year. And for, I think, 3 or 4 races, I'll be the number 10. Because there's already a prior contract with the number 11 for those races, but same team. So it's just, look, so can I unfollow another team? No, because I'll still be working with them in the future. How could you, brash? So basically, did they drop you? No. Basically, the financial burden was so devastating. It was like a worst case scenario situation. Basically, if we would have just got out of this race, even with damage, a good bit of damage, we'd have been fine. Couldn't total a car. It's kind of what happened. We'd be slower? No. We'll probably be a little bit faster, but so basically it was like a waiting system. It's like I'll be a little bit faster for the rest of the year, or I'll be slow and then real fast for 3 or 4 races. But that being said, Caleb, we got with a few people. He got with some people. We went over all this information, and the best move financially for everybody was for me to jump in the 11 car over at Fast Track Racing, tentatively for the rest of the year. Tim has to pay? No. Tim's already paid me. And then I'll be for I think Bristol, Milwaukee, and IRP, I'll be 10. So just don't be 13. I won't. So those are the cars that's the team I'll be racing for now. They're a great bunch of people. I love these bastards. That was the one thing that was kind of sad about signing a deal. Was like, no, I love my boys. But we're back with the boys. We're back at Fast Track Racing for the rest of the year. And I'll still be working closely with Caleb, you know, in any way I can, obviously. It's just he pretty much has to pull out, you know, and save his ass financially. And I get it. Just a lot of stuff hit the fan, and Caleb's a really good dude. And it pains me. You know why it pains me? Because Caleb's cars felt great inside. They were so nice. And I'm not saying fast tracks are not. They're great as well. It's just the Caleb car I was running, it had a ginormous bottle in it. It was like metal, and it was attached to the frame, and it had a big, huge line on it. And I put ice water in it, and I was sucking on that thing during the caution laps. Whew, that was the greatest thing I ever had in my life. I'd be on caution, I'd suck it in, and I would be completely normal. I got out of the car after the wreck, and my heart rate was like 140 over 79 or 139 over 80 or something. It was almost normal after the wreck. If that tells you anything. So, did Caleb's car have the digital dash? Yeah. So we need a bigger cup then? Yes. Jace, I need the bottle, please. Please, God. That's blood pressure code. Yeah, whatever. It's fine, satellite. 350 until Fight Milk tonight. What's up, babies? Hope you're doing well. Are you still in ARCA? Yeah. I'm racing ARCA all year. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're doing. We'll be in the 11 car. The 11 car is going to be a little different looking this week. It's going to be a purple car. It's still the Timcast car. But we didn't have time to wrap it 100% because it's 2 days away before haulers leave. So it's a really cool looking car, and it's going to have Timcast logos all over it, and it's like purple and like white. It's really cool looking. And then I think after that, we move back to the chicken car. So we'll be back in the chicken car for Berlin, I think. Most guaranteed. So. How dare you, Gavin? Text me that shit. Is the 11 going to run this race at Mid-Ohio? Yep. That's what I'm doing. If Nick gets back to his feet and pays you, will you drive one big nose car? Well, the issue is to get on a hood for an ARCA race is way more than it was for like the local short track racing thing I was doing. It's like 1,000 versus like 20, right? And I don't think Nick's interested in that, right? So I think Nick is more interested in an actual like legitimate ROI, and ROI isn't really the point of sponsorship modern day. The point of sponsorship modern day is name recognition and social media. But most people don't know that. They're like, I need ROI. And it's like, well, don't sponsor shit, because that's not how that works. The return on investment comes with like social media growth, mentions, and name recognition. That's how it's been for like the last probably 15 years now. What's up, Gavin? Got ahead of bed? All right, baby. How much for quarter panel? Just DM me, because it's different for every single race, and I don't want to start throwing out random numbers here and there. I had to refer to my notes. All right. Intimidator says, hey, Cody, glad to see you made it home safe. It was a pleasure and a privilege to meet and talk with you at Iowa. It was unfortunate your day got cut short, but it was fun watching you live. Live your dream from the Brits. It was awesome. It was a great day. Really sucks what happened, but we're going to be good the rest of the year, so it's not a big deal. It's just it sucks, but we're still moving forward, and we're going to have a good race this weekend. Thank you, Intimidator. I love you, Intimidator, for your orange boy, my friend. Thank you. Just watched the crash and interview. That sucks, man. Thank you, John Beard. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. 9 months. I'll show you a picture. Can I show you? I guess I'll show you a picture of the car I'm running this weekend. Hell of a coincidence, Dex. Hell yeah, dude. All right, let me show you my new car. We're running this weekend. Where is it? And I'm always having to find stuff. I guess it is on my phone. All right, I'll just send it to myself, I guess. We're at this point in life. I'm supposed to be a professional streamer. I'm over here having to send myself stuff. It's really embarrassing, you know. Very embarrassing, but this is how we live our life now. Embarrassingly. All right, here it is. Cool. All right. Will you ever run in California? Yeah, I'll be running Phoenix next year. So check it out. Barring sponsorship, which I should be covered on that next year. We'll see. You don't know until the contract's signed. You don't really know. But here is what we're running. This is going to obviously have Timcast logos all over it, but this is our road course car. And this is the design. Because there's just not enough time to wrap it. I already covered this with my sponsor. They're cool with it, so this is gonna have Timcast all over it. But it also is it's a purple road course car. It looks great. It's a cool looking car. So it'll get our job done. We'll do what we need to do this weekend, and then back to regular scheduled program. But it's pretty car. Looks fast. So we just gotta do a good job. Do a good job. So that's the car we're running. Get on it. It does look like a Hamlin car. Yes, it does. So anyways, that'll be what we're running. So don't miss it. Make sure you turn on Fox. It'll be on Fox. Superstar says, how much does $5 give me? Hey, Cody, how are you? And there, an unlucky car number I'm racing. Is there an unlucky car number I'm racing? I don't know. I don't think so. There might be, but I don't really know. I know green is unlucky apparently, but we did great at Talladega. So how much do you do in advance to prepare, Bradley? I do a lot of high intense cardio. And by a lot, I mean 20 minutes a day, just to condition. Hey, Rob with an orange boy. Thank you, my friend. How you doing, buddy? He's back. Thank you, Mr. Rob. I can't wait. I hope I see you in Berlin, man. I love my boy. My boy's so good to me. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Rob, come in strong. Keep Chris right away from this car. I don't think there's an issue. I don't have an issue with Chris. I don't think he has an issue with me at all. But his brother was being a dumbass. He was being a dumbass. And you don't start a Twitter beef with somebody that's on Twitter all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people support me. Why? I do not know. But a lot of people support me, and they don't like when people talk shit. And I don't either. I don't like when people talk shit about my friends, so I go after them too. It's what we do. So Danu Vox, will the 11 car have an Elmore? It'll either have a Yates or an Elmore. But I'm sure it will have an Elmore. But if not, it'll have a Yates. It'll be the same. Some teams use the Yates on the road courses and short tracks because it's a good engine and it's comparable. They don't put any taper spacer on it. The Elmore, they put a taper spacer on. So they get kind of close, So, but yeah, it'll either have one of those. Richard, his high intense cardio is sex with men. Thank you. I appreciate that. Richard, what the damn you, Richard, damn. Yeah. Corn Dogger says Chris Wright wrecked 16 times in trucks. Is that true? Damn, baby. What does he do? It's a lot of wrecks. Helena, we are alive, and being alive is a constant stream of embarrassment. Glad you're okay. Good luck this Friday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Helena. Helena, make way, make. And thanks to Amelia for coming to the race. I don't know if she's in here, but she came to the race with her children, and it was great. They're just such fun people. So I enjoyed the hell out of that. We got to hang out in the hauler and the AC all day. It was great. Didn't stand outside dying. So anyways, make sure you guys like the show. Don't forget, grab a shirt. Don't forget, every $100 super chat goes on my car at Berlin. It's going to be fun in Michigan. Hey, Michael Marutz. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Michael Marutz was yelling at Kevin Wright on Twitter as well. So everybody was going after it. It was great. It was great to see. The ratio was delicious. The ratio was dangerous. It was a big one. It's just how it is sometimes. Mid-Ohio is going to be like hell. Oh, it's going to be hot? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah. It's going to be wild. Oh, yeah, Intimidator was there too. I know, baby. I know. Damn, Michael Savage is hell. Savage Michael over here. All right. Anyways, We haven't talked about Nick Rekieta yet. I mean, we're still only an hour into the show, but still, I'm not trying to run out of stuff to talk about already. Damn you. But no, my boy. So as we were racing, Nick was streaming kind of on locals, and he's not made his way back to YouTube yet, and I don't know when he will. But I think I think he should definitely do locals for a while, because there's this weird air, and I feel this sometimes too, but there's this weird air that it seems very unnatural. You know, when I'm watching his local streams, he just seems everything's very unnatural, like he's not comfortable doing it. You know, and that might be true, right? So I think it's better to start on locals and get up to scuff before you get into shows. Now, that being said, YouTube and Rumble are going to be hell, especially YouTube. I'd just turn the damn chat off. Now, granted, I like when people troll me, but still, like, you know, it's gonna be brutal, and the super chats are gonna be brutal, right? Why isn't he back in the studio yet? Well, he was in his local stream the other day. He was back in his studio, his standing studio, but like there was nothing worked. Everything kept messing up for some reason. And there was this big thing. So I went on Keanu's show the other day, and I did not know that there was all these DMs leaked where like Nick was DMing Keanu because apparently April wouldn't talk to Keanu and they're friends, and Keanu believes that Nick is manipulating her away from her friends. And I was, you know, kind of telling Keanu, I'm like, well, when you have friends and they're going through addiction problems, as soon as you imply that you want to help them, they will hate you over it. It's something weird about it. There's something very strange about that. I've had people in my family. I'm like, hey, can I help you in any way, shape, or form? And they just get mad because it's almost like you're implying they have a problem, and you know for a fact anybody that has a problem, the thing they hate the most is you insinuating they do indeed have a problem. So I think it's more likely that April stopped talking to Keanu because of that reason. Do I think Nick poisoned her against Keanu? I don't think so, but it's possible. You know, gonna have a fun Chris Wright random podcast. Ooh, Colby. $2.90 until fight milk. So yeah, I don't think that's necessarily the case, but it is very, very possible. A third party intervener on behalf of the client says your offer to help insinuates they cannot fend for themselves, which is probably true, but it's a blow to the ego. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Offering help is it just pisses people off. Hey man, I'm really worried about you. And I've made that mistake. You know, I text Nick and I was like, hey man, I'm worried about you. Hope you're doing all right. And he just either wouldn't respond or just said thanks. And that's thinking back now, I'm like, fuck, I fell for the old razzle dazzle. I shouldn't have done that. That was the thing I shouldn't have done. Right? It's hard. You forget because you're not in that perspective. Is Nick still talking to April? Well, yeah, I'd imagine so. You don't just not. Right? I don't know. I don't know for sure. I would imagine so. Like, why wouldn't they not? You know, it's weird. Anyways, oh my God, KY. I, for one, am glad Nick is blowing loads in April, even to this very day. Jesus Christ. I mean, he probably is. Like, why not? So this is the issue is, and I told Keanu this as well. People are like, I wonder if Nick is, or April, or anybody involved. I wonder if they're still doing drugs. And I'm like, what do you think? Do you think addicts stop doing drugs? Why do addicts don't stop? They're addicts. They're not sometimes icks or until I get caught icks. They're addicts. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? It's always this strange thing. It's very strange. I've always thought that was weird. Like, oh, I bet they're still yeah. What? Yeah, of course. Of course they are. What? Yeah, of course. You don't just stop. Like, unless you go to, and they're not occasional licks. Yeah. Unless you go to like rehab and stuff. You know, or you just stop and don't talk about it for a while, and then people can tell, right? Like if you're not partaking, people can tell, you know. So, but they had to quit cold turkey in jail for like 2 days, man. Imagine not eating for 2 days, right? It would become violently, you'd be really hungry. Now, that being said, after 7 days, do you feel any different than you did on the 3rd day? Probably not, right? What are you, Tug Simp? What are you saying, damn it, Cody, for? What the hell? Hunter Brooks on Rumble said, you wrecked the first race I watched. Oh, fuck. I normally more of a F1 or pure slag. I actually like to race until the crash. You're officially my favorite left turn guy. Thank you, Hunter Brooks. I appreciate that. Love you. Are you an alcoholic if you go a few days each week without? No, I don't think so. I think if you're an alcoholic, you drink every day. And you have to. Right? Or you will die. You know. Slagless, but everyone thinks Worski has gone cold turkey off hard drugs. They also leave out, this is his 5th time claiming to being clean. Worski, I don't watch Worski enough. He's always nice to me on Twitter, so I feel like he was kind of like angry at me for a one moment when he thought I was defending Nick overtly, and then I was like, "No, man," and he was like, "Oh, okay, cool," you know. So I think Worski, as far as I know, I've talked to him before, and he's always kind of been straight up with me. So thank you, Slagless. Which is nice of him, you know. I'm sure he'd like to kill me, but if I did something fucked up, he'd probably drag my ass. But you know, it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, my back had just. All right, dude. All right. Anyways, throwing Nick. What? When did I throw Nick under the bus? What are you talking about? When did that happen? I talked to Nick yesterday. I told him about my wreck and stuff. What the hell you mean I'm throwing him under the bus? What does this mean? What does this mean? What do you mean? Okay. If you start morning taking shots, yeah, you might have a problem. Yeah, maybe. Make sure you guys like the show. We're almost to 1,000. Damn! Wow, what the hell? How are we almost to 1,000 likes? This is crazy. Thank you guys. Wow, awesome. That is cool as hell. We have more likes than we do super chats. That's never happened in my life. Damn, boys, we're about to hit 5 milk. We're about to hit 1,000 likes. We're gonna hit every damn goal possible. I appreciate that. You brought up. Oh yeah, what happens? Okay, Tug Simp, let me know what you're saying so I can yell at you. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cody, has anyone else gave you some white Monster energy drinks at the truck? Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Never drink on work nights. So I drink like 1 day a week. But I think I'm gonna stop drinking that 1 day a week. I'm just not like I'm not really enjoying it. I don't know why. Like I'll drink it and kind of have a good time, watch a movie and relax, but then I like kind of just feel like a fat person. I'm just kind of feel bloated and jiggly. So I'm like, I don't really, and I'm always like, man, now I feel fat all day. I don't want to drink. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it before an arc race. Oh yeah, no shit, traitor. Tug Simp. Okay, let's see. She says saying he's still on drugs. What do you mean saying he's still on drugs? Tug Simp, do you know what like an addict is? You know what an addict is? I'm saying, I don't know for sure, Tug Simp. But I mean, if you're addicted to something, you don't stop being addicted to it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? That would be great though, if the opposite is true. Streaming with a snake, Keanu. I don't know anything about. See, okay, Tug Simp. So you're starting to get into the parasocial travel thing. I don't know anything about Keanu's relationship with any of these people. I've drank with Keanu and hung out with her in real life, and we had a great time. That is the only frame of reference I have because I do not follow the drama stuff. I only know Keanu as a person. So when she said, "Hey, come on my show," I was like, "Yeah, sure. We'll talk about racing." And she's like, "Yeah." And then I came on there, and then she started talking about Nick, and she's like, April's my friend, and Nick's a piece of shit. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't know any of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was a pre-planned, I'm going to go on Keanu and talk shit about Nick just to piss Tug Simp off. You know what I'm saying? My frame of reference was I hung out with Keanu and drank one time, and it was, or for a few days, and it was fun. That's the entire frame of mind I had. So, yeah. Anyways, that was my frame of reference. And I know it's hard. I know it's really, really hard to see it from my perspective that I'm talking about, like how all I know is that I drank with her and she was cool, and that's why I went on her show. It's hard to see it from that perspective because you have the perspective of this like tribalism, parasocial online, like war. So you can't understand how I don't see it like you do. But I understand that you don't see it like I do. So that's just how, I mean, I get it. Which is why I'm not like radicalized in any way, shape, or form in any position, because I can see things from all these different perspectives, or I try to. Sometimes it's harder, but like I said, when I text Nick and asked him if he was okay, that's the mistake. You're not supposed to do that, but I just I didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? But no, Keanu's always been cool with me, so that's why I went on a show. I didn't even know we were talking about Nick until she started talking about Nick. I was like, oh shit, we're talking about Nick. But it was a fun show, and yeah, she was pretty harsh on Nick, but I wasn't. I was still kind of kept my whole thing. You'll be on with Aaron? I doubt that. I highly doubt that. I don't know Aaron. See, just that statement, just you saying, "Oh, you'll be on with Aaron next." You have a tribal parasocial perspective. I don't have that. I don't have it. I know Kiana in real life. That is the only reason I went on the show, because she's nice and she's nice to me and I like her. So that's it. That was it for me. I don't know Aaron. Why would I go on Aaron's show? I don't even know who Aaron is. So yeah. Elephant. There's no shame in sobriety. 24 years for me. Nothing. No smoking. No drinking. No drugs. Nada. No shame. No, yeah, I agree. I didn't drink for the first time until I was 27 or 26. I can't remember. So yeah. So that's how that works. No, I did not, you lying bastard. Phantom, how could you? I did not make physical threats against Jack Black. I said all celebrities deserve extermination. And it was a joke on Twitter, but you can't do that. I get it. I'm not saying it was a wrongful suspension. I love Jack Black. I was just sad because he was like, oh, I'm like, damn you, Jack Black, fuck. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do everything? Why you gotta do the same shit everybody else is doing? I'm tired of this. Not even doggy, Andy. Not even doggy. That's true, Brash. You bring up a great point. He says, forgive Jack Black. He's trying to get work in the future. You're right on the money. The issue is what happens. So, Andy, that's the issue. So, Keanu Reeves says it best, right? Keanu Reeves says, I don't get involved in any of that shit because everybody hates you. Right? Everybody hates you. So, that being said, what if in 10 years' time or 5 years' time, the popular opinion in Hollywood is to be conservative? And if you're leftist at all, you are immediately banished and you never get work again and they cancel you. What if the tide flips? It can do that. You're seeing a lot of celebrities come out with some base takes, right? That being said, what happens? Then somebody's going to pull up Jack Black saying some bullshit on Twitter, blah, 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 and then he's canceled now. That's what I'm saying. Just don't fucking be involved in any of this shit. Don't, because you're just going to end up on the wrong side eventually. That's what I'm saying. Jack Black did the Classico song. Yes. And it's still not enough. No. He even did Nacho Libre. He's a luchador. Anyways, I wanted to see if you want to come to my quarters and eat some toast. Oh my God. All right. But anyways, Tug Simp brought up another point that we'll tackle before we move on. Okay. Tug Simp says, I still love you. No, it's okay. Don't worry. I still love you. Says, just worry because he's being watched. Yeah. So I don't know if he's doing anything, but I can guarantee you the cops or whoever people that are investigating understand that addicts use. Like, right? They aren't relying on me to make that assumption. They already think that. I promise you that the investigating officers that are currently involved in the case already think they probably know that speculation. That's what I'm saying. It's a speculation on my part, and it's not a speculation because who it is or who. It's speculation because it's called addiction, right? And I guarantee you the cops feel way more passionate about that than I do. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Yeah, Salty Buckeye. I agree, man. I agree. Jace. Aaron was streaming and watching the counter and Cody stream. Yeah, I saw that. And Aaron said I was a pretty honest guy, which is, I think that's nice of him. Again, I don't know Aaron, and I don't intend on being on an Aaron show ever. And I still hold true that I think he's kind of annoying. I don't like his persona. His like online like persona. His like disc jockey. I think it's gross. And nothing against the guy. You know, and also we got to put it out there that he was involved in all this shit as well. A lot of us just totally forget about this part. And I think it's now look, I don't want to lay in on the guy at all. But I do think it's kind of pathetic. That he did not know his wife was getting railed this whole time. I just gotta be right. I gotta be transparent, man. Bro, how do you not know about this? Like, how do you not know? Everyone knows. How does everyone know but the husband? That's like there in the room. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know? What do you mean you didn't know? He's like, I'm starting to get a feeling that my wife, I'm like, yeah. Oh, really? Just now? Just now you're just getting this feeling? Hey, Cody, where do I find your schedule? Creative username, it's on arcaracing.com/schedule. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the schedule's on there. Thank you, creative username. I love you. Hey, buddy, chichu. Thank you so much for all your love. I can't imagine Nick having enough stamina for Kayla and April, especially at his age. What if it was only April? You know? No, dude, 40 is not that old. Dude, especially when you're blitzed on cocaine. You got a lot of stamina, man. Come on. You don't need, you got this. Let's go. You got the stamina, baby. It's fine. Hell yes, go. Let's go. Do it, corn dogger. What a terrible midlife crisis. I guess so. I don't know anything about the drug life. I've never been interested in the drug life. It's hard to say. Right? So sucks. You don't need stamina when you had a Baldo. Yeah. Well, it's like it's the fact that I don't think there was like this coming of degeneracy, you know? I think Nick was just probably always a degenerate when it came to like sexually. Right? That's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think it was like a new thing. And I'm not saying that he did anything. I'm saying like he probably thought about it all the time, you know? I'm so vanilla. I just like to be in a room with one chick and she slips her drawers off. That's all I'm very vanilla about that. So, and then people were like, you got Nick involved in all this. In the degeneracy. I'm like, what? What the hell? Matt K says Nick and Aaron were wife swapping. He knew. No, well, so no, I get that. I'm saying he didn't know that there was a relationship happening this whole time. right? So that was the revelation that Aaron had. Way later, he's like, "Oh, I wonder why she's going out and they're going to dinner every other night." You know, he just didn't question the shit for some reason. Like, dude, if my girl was like, "Yeah, I'm going to hang out with you like your best friend tonight while you sleep alone. I'm gonna go hang out with them all night for like weeks at a time." Like, what the okay, don't do anything weird. What? Yeah, what? Come on, Aaron, you goober. Yeah, and I think he would probably admit it now. I'd be like, "Yeah, that was stupid as fuck." Somebody asked how many laps I've done at Mid Ohio on iRacing. 4. I just hooked it up. My rig is literally right here beside me, and I will be doing it all night tonight and tomorrow and the next day. It's the thing I hate about iRacing is they intentionally, like the developers intentionally make the cars almost impossible to drive, and I don't know why. Like the cars are like driving, like you have instead of tires, you have ice cubes that are melting. That's what it feels like on iRacing. Like you can pull out of the garage and give it a little bit of throttle and the car wants to spin. Bro, I have put it to the floor coming out of the garage at Iowa in real life. And I shift in a second and I'm sideways. Whoop, it's just like there's no issue. But damn, ARCA, it's terrifying. You're like, woo, like you blip the throttle 10% and the car gets sideways. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Thank you, Matt K. 200 Watt Studio says, a friend and I will be at the Michigan in August. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. I'm excited. I will be there. There were fans posting nudes of themselves on locals. I don't even want to think about what was in Nick's DM. Oof. Well, yeah. What was it? Ass Wednesdays? I don't know. I kind of like that. Granted, I wouldn't facilitate that environment because I'm, like I said, I'm vanilla and I don't really care. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of funny when I was in there. I did post shirtless pictures of me though, so I'm kind of to blame. Matt K says, I wonder how many laps Nick has done in April. 2,000. Thank you, Matt K. I appreciate you. Donna Egbert, 140 away from Fight Milk. Says, glad you didn't get hurt in the crash. Reason for supporting for me is your dream pulled on my heartstrings. It's good making new friends. Well, I'm glad and I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Donna. Always support my dumb ass. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, thank you. Appreciate that. You're so good to me. Yes. You know what? I think it would have helped Intimidator if we had a higher gearing in our cars. I think that's where we were like kind of misstepping a little. Any comments on the Mint Riley versus Eric July drama? I didn't even realize Mint was with Riley until arrested last week. I have one comment on the Mint Riley thing, and it's only about Mint. I thought it was abhorrently disgusting. And look, I don't know even what happened other than the weird thread that was deleted that I kind of read through. I have no idea what Riley has done, what he's accused of being done. I don't know. But I will speak about one thing that I saw that I thought was gross. The fact that all these people were quote tweeting this thread or tweeting about it, saying that Riley took advantage of a mentally handicapped person that can't even clothe themselves and trying to post it on a moral grandstanding basis. That's gross. Mint is not unable to clothe herself. I don't know where the fuck this came from. Like, she's normal. I have hung out with Mint in real life. Mint drives her car and goes shopping all the time on stream. Mint does things alone all the time. And people were trying to morally grandstand on Twitter and say she can't even function. She can't even walk around. She can't clothe herself. And saying, like, and trying to say they were more, this is just abhorrent that they would do this to this girl that can't even speak. I'm like, oh my, dude, fuck off. You guys are, you've never met this girl. You know nothing about her, and you're just freaking retweeting this shit to try to get some clicks and act like you're morally just. Look, if you're on the side of people that thinks it's cringe when people morally grandstand, how about you don't do that? Stop doing the same shit that you're angry at people at doing about Disney and shit. That stuff's gross. Mint is a high functioning autistic person. I've had her on my show like 3 times. I have hung out with her 3 times in real life. She is normal. She's just autistic. She just walks. She's like, I've walked around with her, talked to her. She's kind of goofy because she's autistic. That's it. So I was like, when I saw all these things, I was like, what the fuck? Why are people saying she's basically wheelchair bound and can't talk? Like, what the fuck? Come on. Come on. Stop making shit up to try to morally posture. Gross. Gross. So somebody said, have you seen the piss videos? No. Again, I said I didn't know anything else. I just know that was the one thing I was speaking about, was how people were saying she couldn't clothe herself and function or walk around or take care of herself. That's gross. That's just being mean-spirited to try to posture that you're a good person. You're not a good person. If you know nothing about a person and try to insinuate that they're gross pieces of shit and they can't take care of themselves, they're just mentally destroyed, and you know this for a fact, and you're posting at it to pretend to care about someone, you're a piece of shit. Right. Other than that, I don't know nothing about the situation. I'm speaking purely on Mint. Mint's cool. You know, I don't know nothing about Riley. I've met him before. He was normal. He was quiet. He didn't say anything. He's like, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know, that was it. It's the same thing about Eric. I've met Eric before. He was like, hey, what's up? That was it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know anything else. I just thought it was gross that people were saying Mint was basically, for lack of a better word, like violently mentally retarded. And that was like kind of angered me because I know her in real life. And I was like, oh, that fuck off. You're being lame. Stop. You know? So that's the only problem I had with all that. 200 Watt says April went from 0 to 60. I mean 48. Nick's 48, right? I don't know how old Nick is. I think he's 41. I don't know. I don't think he's 48. That seems way older. Thank you, 200 Watts to you. Shifty. Mint took an IQ test today. 125. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Shifty. I appreciate you. Yeah, sad lad. Yeah, I agree. I just thought it was gross. I thought it was gross. I don't like that. But I don't know what the drama is even about. Again, it's hard to see from my perspective, but I don't really follow the drama that much. Because everybody kept saying, oh, did you hear what EVS said about it? And I'm like, no. Like, but you're sponsored by them. And I'm like, what does that have to do? I don't know. I have a frog car. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? They're like, but you should know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not, dude, I don't follow this shit like you do, man. I got things I got to do. I got to go downstairs. Go watch TV. Very, very entertaining Wi-Fi. Squid. It's disgusting that someone called in a wellness check on Mint because of all the concern. Yeah. Yeah. Plus Mint's just mildly autistic and socially awkward. She's normal. Yep. Right, yeah. Right there with you. You know. So thank you, Squid. Appreciate you. And again, that being said, I don't know if Raleigh's mistreating her or something. I don't know. I don't follow it. All I was speaking of was he's not taking advantage of a mentally a handicapped person that can't move. That's not happening. She's of sound mind. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Squid. Danu Vox, Mint is more adjusted to society than I am. That's probably true. Thank you, Dana Vox. I appreciate you. 220 from Fight Milk. Thank you, guys. Mostly in Red Boys, you crazy bastards. Billy Hatcher says, you met me twice, and my dad at Talladega. And when I met Mint, I didn't even know it was her, and I kind of forgot my dad was also quiet there as well. Yeah, she was just chilling. You know, she was chilling, eating hamburgers. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude. 150 like to 1,000. What a crazy show. We're not even at 2 hours. This is unbelievable. But yeah, I didn't want to comment on that drama because I didn't know anything about it and I didn't want to get involved. You know, so it's very hard to get involved. It sucks because I know everybody personally, but it's hard to get involved because as soon as you say anything, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you hate Air July," or vice versa. And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm not involved in this. I'm not that guy, bro. I don't care. I'm not passionate about this. So you don't really want to comment on it. But I didn't like how people were saying that about Mint. That was lame. And I don't know who said it. I just was scrolling and I saw that kind of stuff. I don't know who said it. But it's all good. It's all good. Skibbity toilet. Look at all these great pictures, bro. So many. I had so many photographers at my race. God, it was awesome. This 93 car looked so nice. It's a cool car, man. Very pretty car. All right. Did Nick delete his Rumble channel? No, of course not. Let me. I'll pull it up. No. It's right there. Yep, still live. He just hasn't went live in a while. Yeah. I talked to Saska and they were very nice to me. Oh, I'm sure they are. I've never met. I know nothing about them. I've never met them. Anna Alvarado, what's up, baby? Mint is a genius behind closed doors. I've talked in depth about like subject matter to Mint, and she is very, very knowledgeable about all that. Or she's a witty, you know, she's just autistic. Doesn't mean like unless you're like hyper low functioning autistic, I don't think it really it just comes with quirks, right? Dale says, would you date April, enter the polycule? No. April's almost 30, I think. That's I don't hang out with women over 29. No, I do not do it. But I don't know if you're still in here, Arca News guy. Arca News. The races that I am not racing the number 11 is because Zachary's racing the E Series races. So if people ask, because I saw somebody ask, he's not going anywhere. He's doing the East races combined events, and I'm doing the rest. So Zachary Tinkle is not going anywhere. It's just he's running the East races. I'll be in the 10 car for the East races. Same team, just different number. So nothing changes. Just letting you know. Just so you know, my friend. I want you to know. Okay? Please. Yeah, Tinkle's great. He's a good kid. You could speed run getting kicked out of the polycule. Maybe. Look, dude, I ain't got drugs. Right? The guy with drugs wins. Like, how many keep a girl around? You know? I ain't got a fat PP. Very small. You know? So I think it's talking about Heron. Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm stupid. I apologize, Arca News. I'm stupid. Are you okay sharing the 11 with Danny Hamlin? Absolutely not. Would you accept Aaron's offer to get a beer together in the future, Cody? I don't like beer, so no. Beer is disgusting. Aaron, you degenerate. Chat summary feature. What is it? Wait, hold on. There's a chat summary. How much for you to put a Sonic Shoe medallion on your car? Oh, $100,000. Don't keep that devil away from me. Do not make me put a Sonic Shoe on my car, bro. It would be $100,000 for sure. That's a lot. Zio's over 30. I don't hang out with Zia. Sean, thank you. I appreciate that. Love you, Sean. Gifted the membership. Appreciate you, my friend. Cody, don't be scared of Eric July. Don't be scared of the Eric. He cannot hurt you. MRT Fortune says, I sent over most of the photos I got. It was great to meet you, your photographer, and your crew. Can't wait to the next ones, dude. I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you guys were there. It was a lot of fun, man. I wish I got to hang out longer. I feel like I only got to see you for a second, dude. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. God, my head hurts. Don't put that juju on me, Ricky Body. Hey, Hypnotic. How you doing, buddy? Why are you doing funny voices today? Okay, look, I got to be completely honest. So one of my buddies came over to my house yesterday, and he's Hispanic. And we used to work at GameStop together. And he always talks in like a hyper over-the-top Hispanic, you know, like Mexican accent. It's not his real accent, but when he's around me, he does it, and when I'm around him, I do it. So I can't stop. So we're both going back and forth. Jays, would you like some chips and queso? You know, that's it's just the thing. And now it's like I'm in that mode and I can't freaking turn it off. So it's a vicious cycle, man. I just can't stop now. No, it's like, Cody, why are you being racist? I'm not. I have a Mexican friend. I'm not racist. I have a Mexican friend. Don't forget, guys, to buy one of my t-shirts, please. Thank you. You plebs. Don't forget to buy a t-shirt, okay? You only got a couple more weeks until they're gone, and then the new ones go up. Frito Bandito. Is GameStop saved again for meme stocks? Probably. It'll go down and then up, and then apparently it doesn't really matter. Oh my God, it's Super Chat Madness. James, I'm just a poor man, but I'm gonna save up to come see you. Oh, at Bristol, dude, please, it'd be so cool. Please come see me. That'd be so awesome, James. Let's do it, James. Vaborn says it's weird that the most successful dude in our sphere gets all this hate. Happen to be black, not a good look. You racist punks. It's not okay. I will not tolerate any racism here, bro. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I mean, but it's no, I'm just kidding, bro. Go ahead. No, it's no, yeah. Yeah, I have no problem with Eric July at all. It's when I went on Nick's show and he talked about Eric July like a year ago, and now everybody just seems to hate Eric July. You know, I just didn't like how if people were so afraid to be critical or whatnot, and then like you would get basically like ass stabbed in the shadows. But I don't really care about any of that. I feel like it's such old news now. Who cares? Lord of the Ree. So he sounds like Ernie from the George Lopez show. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lord of the Ree. All right. All right. Yeah, thank you. He's not a professional. Who? Cyberfrog is peak. Awesome's trash. Cope. Oh, fuck. Cope now. And forever hold your peace. I've not read either. I probably should, though. I'm a dumbass. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 100 away from 1,000, and we're 199 away from Fight Milk. Mint! Hey, what's up, baby? I was just talking about your ass. It says ASE presents Stay Safe. Good job, man. Like cars. Like Kachiga. Thank you. Mint. Yeah, I was talking about how I was at my race and I saw these people like insinuating that you were like mentally handicapped, and it was really pissed me off. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, she's normal. What is wrong with these people? God. And I was like, that was what pissed me off about everything else. I was like, I know this person in real life. She's great. I'm so confused. So it was just people that didn't know you that was just trying to morally posture. You know what I'm saying? So frustrating. It is Iowa. Lorraine, thank you. I appreciate you. She got 125 IQ, bro. Okay. She's smart. She just can't make eye contact. There's nothing wrong with that. They can clutter the chat box. What do you guys talk? Is there some like new chat I don't see? Let me go look. I'm gonna go look at the stream because apparently there's like a new chat. I want to see what it says. Hey, Ready, Set, Shag is live. All right, where is that? Go to Camelot. We'll just go to my stream just in case. Oh, look how cute I was back then. Damn, what happened? Damn. I hate when it scrolls past one of my old streams or videos, and I'm just like, oh, look how cute I was. What happened? What happened to me? I am an old man with beard. It says, oh, chat summary. It says, viewers are discussing various topics such as NASCAR shirts, cultural differences, and racist remarks made it work. What? What? Racist remarks made it work. Is it because I said I will not tolerate any racism here? Hey, hombre. No. That's funny. That's pretty funny, man. I gotta admit, it's pretty funny. All right. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well, man. All right. Anyways. Yes. Summary. I'll actually give you a real chat summary. We were wrecked. There was a Twitter war. The guy that was coming after me on Twitter privatized his Twitter because he was getting roasted so good. I don't have a problem with what happened, with the guy that did it. We're racing Mid-Ohio in a couple days in a new car, the 11 car, the purple car. Very pretty car. Don't miss it. It'll be on Fox Sports 2, I think. Either 1 or 2. So do not miss. Do not miss. See, I'm doing it still. I'm sorry. Where is that post? Where's the post? There it is. It's because you tagged me. So I'm pulling up Arca News. So this is the car we're running at Mid-Ohio. So this is the purple car running at Mid-Ohio. It was last ran at Watkins Glen. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Link to your interview. You need to come prepared. What? You want a link to my interview? I already played it live. Okay. What do you want? Oh, I got a top 10. Where'd I get a top 10 at? Watkins Glen? Hell yeah, good. Will you need another Timcast wrap? Tim? Yes. So the Timcast wrap will be put on the next car after this race. What happened to your old one, Bane Kitty? It was junked. A guy sent it into turn 1 and hit me, and we both hit the wall with a ton of speed. It was pretty intense. Sim would be good to learn Mid-Ohio. Yeah, I've already been running it. I just don't like how iRacing makes stock cars undrivable. It's so silly. So silly. Cars freaking on ice. I'm like, bro, come on. They're not like this. They're not this hard to drive and roll off. It just seems kind of silly. You know, it's just a little silly. 100 laps away, 195 until 5 milk. Got a little bit of time left, though. Worst crash yet? Oh, yeah. Well, it was my only crash in ARCA ever. You know, I had a wreck in a short track race like a year and a half ago. That was pretty bad. But no, now it's for my first like professional wreck. And boy, was it professional. Now I'm rethinking the race. Yeah, it's kind of weird. King Deplorable says, Cody, you're absolutely glowing with successful gayness. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Supporting the FedEx, but can compete with Hamlin, getting the frame of mind. Just next to win. Oh my God, could you imagine? It could go either way. Is it up on YouTube? Yeah. I'm gonna really hit the sim hard with Mid-Ohio and really, try to get some really, really good results this week. I'm definitely gonna watch out for everybody though. So glad to see big things happening. Men make the dreams happen. Thank you, Chris. Didn't get airborne at least. Well, there's that at least. Thank you, Meow Raw Growl. Real quick again, we got to do Naked Snake here soon. God, I'm getting so hungry. I'm on a diet, and it's getting me. I got to lose about 15 pounds. I think it'd be good to lose about 15 solid pounds, and I'm just I'm not enjoying it. You still have the Ryan Newman car? Yep. He wrecked a lot. What? Yeah, I still got it. Don't get hit at turn 4 at Mid-Ohio, major passing. I'll be fine. Another cut already. Nah, just trying to watch my figure, you know. Go on the Rekieta diet? Nah, I can't. I can't get kicked out of NASCAR. But no, I just like to lose a little bit of weight. So Kyle Larson eats like 1,000 calories a day. Yeah, he's so thin. He's so little. And I've noticed out of nowhere, Kyle Larson's tiny. He's like really skinny, really skinny. Tyler Reddick is super skinny, like dangerously thin. I'm like, when did this happen? Because the cars weigh the same regardless of your weight. It doesn't make you don't like get points for weighing like less in NASCAR because they will always use weight to make the car weigh exactly the same as other cars. Doesn't matter if you're Mike Harmon. Doesn't matter if you're Kyle Larson. Your car will weigh the same. Right? So they make sure they're both 5'4". Yeah, they little babies. They babies. Josh Williams ain't skinny. No, man. He got a mullet and everything. He got a mullet and everything. It's like a horse. Is it not like a horse jockey? No. That's what I'm saying is it doesn't really benefit you. I mean, I guess it probably does in certain ways, but it doesn't benefit you like literally, like technically speaking. You know? So so much color. Sad. All right, boys. Mike Holman's a stud. That's for damn sure. You can put little bounds in the car that can help your little bounds. You can put the little bulls in the car that can help your setups. Yeah, no, okay. So, Mr. Rogers, you're kind of right. I totally fucking spaced. Yeah, you could put like some lead in the front left if you wanted. Yeah, it would be a slight change. Did you see Caleb's interview? I was standing beside Caleb when he did his interview. Yeah. So. The brain uses a lot of calories driving. Shit. How is it when you're racing Marco Andretti? I gotta be honest. Look, I don't know much about Marco, but he's always like wrecked, and it's not. I don't think it's not really always his fault. But every time I pass Marco, it's because he like kind of piled into somebody's accident. And I mean it happens, right? But yeah, he's something's always going around. But he's generally about the same speed as me. I think I was only like 4/10 slower than him in qualifying, and it was like my 8th lap ever at Iowa. So, I mean, he's probably just as new to this as I am, though. Will you ever get to meet Jeff Gordon? I've met Jeff Gordon before. Not in this capacity, but I met him like years ago when I just went to a VIP event. K to the Swiss, my boy. What's up, buddy? K to the Swiss. How you doing, friend? Yeah, Marco. We finished higher than Marco this weekend. The thing that's frustrating is if I would have raced at Daytona and Phoenix, I would be like 7th in points right now. It'd be so cool. It'd be hilarious. But we're still climbing. We're climbing, baby. We're climbing. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 80 away from the big goal. Real quick, if you did not know, I opened a portion of my race car for small sponsorships aimed at like content creators or small businesses to help me kind of bridge my gap with traveling expenses. And it's helped me so much so far. It's super cheap compared to freaking normal sponsorship. And this is kind of what it looks like. And this is where they go. So this is currently the people that are on. And this is for the rest of the year. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That's 13 races. So get on there. Help your boy out. I would love to have the entire deck lid just covered. That would be so cool. Plus, I tag you in everything. Tim Pool retweets a lot of it. It gives people a lot of followings and help. So there you go. Consider helping your boy. Have you developed a reputation among the other drivers? No. I don't know. I have no idea. Have you gotten to meet Frankie Muniz? Yeah. I hung out with Frankie Muniz. Yeah. There's a picture. There's a bunch of pictures of me and Frankie Muniz. So, Jace. All right. It's time for Naked Snake, boys. It is time for Naked Snake. Are you guys ready for the Naked Snake? I'm very excited, boys. I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm glad we almost hit 5 milk. We were close. But we killed Naked Snake. We knocked it out of the park. We got 5 new names on the car for Berlin Raceway. Every $100 super chat goes on the car. I appreciate you guys so much for all your love and support that you give me for no reason. I don't deserve this shit, man. I'm just a damn random trailer park dude. And somehow I ended up here, and I still don't really know how it happened, but I'm so damn thankful. So I appreciate you guys. I love you. We got to do some Naked Snake for the boys. Thank you, Hunter Brooks. I'll also be live Wednesday. We'll probably have some guests on, and then I'm going to try to go live at the racetrack this weekend. I haven't been doing a good job at that, but I'm going to Ohio Thursday morning. So do not miss it. We will be there. and we will be square. Right next to meeting Ryan Reynolds. Okay. Okay. You're our trailer park. Thank you, Maiden Iron. I appreciate that, baby. What is that, Duke Chronic? What are you saying, Duke Chronic? Make sure you get. Oh, I will. I will. Do not bang there. Oh, no. All right. Time for Naked Snake, everybody. I love you. I appreciate you guys so much for all your support. Unbelievable show today. 2.5 hours we're in. We're going hard. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. It's my dream to race Archer 2. Dude, it was mine too. And now we do it. It's really cool. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Amazing. Colonel Naked Snakes here. 315 Naked Snakes in a row, boys. Can you believe it? Paul McDermott. Here we go. Amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Jace. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, Maiden Iron said, Cody, why is there no shirt with you as Snake? Eat her. Why, Cody? Why? Well, it just so happens. What? Wait, hold on. It just so happens that there is How did you not know about this? Huh? Huh? How did you not know? I show you. Here it be. Can I just, how do you just pull something up? Hold on. Oh, well, here we go. Let's do this. There you go. I will show you. Here you go, Maiden Iron. There you go. I do not advertise my merch ever because I'm bad at life, but I have a lot of merch and I'm stupid. But there is definitely a naked snake. It's the cosplay I did at Matsuri last year or the year before. There it is. You can't really see the design. It's too small. Can I zoom in? Why is that not zooming in? There we go. Oh, whatever. Who cares? You get it. You get it. Anyways, there it is. Okay. And also, I have my brand new merch that just came out. It's got 2 weeks left and then it retires to the next item. Undy Dog. Do not miss it as well. I'm sorry I keep doing a Hispanic Mexican accent. I hung out with my Mexican friend and we do it back and forth all the time because we're silly and I can't stop. Why can't I stop? I'm getting it, but next time no anime. Oh, you want a real picture? Oh, okay, makes sense. That makes way more sense. All right, boys. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, Snow Rome with a super chat said, for your car repairs. Thank you, baby. I love you, Snow Rome. I miss you, Snow Rome. Here, let me pull this up. Let's make sure we got all this ironed out before I dip out. I'm just making sure. I got to make sure everything's set correctly, boys. Okay? Don't be angry. Okay. All right. I want to make sure. Oh, you bastard. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're going to raid. Fuck. Let's rate Good Logic, I guess. I rate him a lot. I like Good Logic. All right, boys. I love you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are goated. 30 likes away. I want you guys to spam it right now. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Spam it. Spam that like button. Get on it, doggone it. Let's go. Spam the living dick balls out of it. Squeeze it. All right. All right, boys. Thank you, 8Maiden. I love you. I will see you guys Wednesday. Do not miss the show Wednesday. We're going to have a spicy-ass time. I'm going to get some good guests. We'll have fun. Until next time, get the hell on it, doggone it. And don't forget, make sure you're following all my racing stuff. Make sure you DM me for sponsorship opportunities for your company. Make sure you cover all your bases, and make sure you give me a kiss on the pee. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye.